Are you interested in VR gaming? Because today we are going to take a look at the DPVR E4 virtual reality headset. It's supposed to be more of a budget headset. There are only few that are cheaper than this one, like for example the Quest 2, but it's actually supposed to be a really high quality product. You can get one for $549 or euros, depending on where you purchase it, depending whether you purchase it on the English or in the European, well, for me it was the German website, which is kinda strange because that would make it a bit more expensive if you buy it in euros. Also, if you should be interested in getting one of those, follow the links in the description, and if you use them together with the coupon code Ikari, you will get a whooping $90 off, or euros. So anyway, we are doing an unboxing video and then of course also take it for a little test ride to see just what the thing can do. They also do free worldwide shipping and it's pretty damn fast. This express shipping only took 2 days for the package to arrive, which is quite cool. It is also a bit heavier than I expected. It says 3 kilos here on the box, but the actual headset is supposed to be way lighter, of course. So let's see what it looks like. E4, keeping it plain and simple. DPVR virtual reality headset, model E4. Yes, they really kept the design of the box clean and simple. So here we have the main headset, the controllers, and of course also the accessory box. It's a very nice and firm packaging, nothing flies around in there, so you don't have to worry about something being broken when it arrives. Okay, the most important part of the headset. Everything is protected with this sticky tape. There are 2 sensors on the bottom and 2 on top. It has a rubbery adjustable strap on top, lots of comfy feeling memory foam cushions. The size is of course adjustable over here with this wheel, and obviously the connector. Inside it has a camera for eye tracking and also very flexible rubbery parts for the light protection. Now the controllers are actually really light. The buttons do feel quite nice and clicky. The analog stick is quite tiny, it's way smaller than the one on the PS4 controller, for example, and in terms of design it looks actually pretty much the same. It's also very easy to use. Yeah, the sticks really remind of a PS4 controller. Okay, those controllers work with 1 AA battery each, so you cannot charge them by putting them onto a charging station or something like that. They do feel really smooth though, there are no sharp edges or anything like that, so the quality is actually quite nice. As I said, they do feel a little bit light, but they're obviously going to be a bit heavier with batteries in. The heaviest part is obviously the accessory box. We have some instructions here on top telling us how to connect it and how to adjust the head straps. Damn, I like this feeling how it smoothly slides out, and here's also a little manual in Chinese and in English. Which one do you prefer? Now this is of course the actual manual, and here we have all the languages, even Russian, very nice. As I said, they do ship worldwide, so it's available for everyone. Okay, so here we have a lot of heavy cables, even more cables, that's obviously for the power supply, and also a lot of adapters. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the one we need here in Europe. Okay, so it's not too heavy. The front part is flippable around 90 degrees, although I have to say it does not really go all the way to the eyes. Like, maybe I can just adjust the head strap. Yeah, that's much better, because now it's covered completely. Now I do not see any light coming in from the outside. The adjustment is really nice, for my head at least. It feels quite comfortable, it's not too heavy. You know, for long gaming sessions, if you have the thing on your head for several hours. Okay, it messed up my hair, obviously, but what I wanted to say is the weight could be a bit more evenly distributed, like if they made the back part a bit heavier, because the front part is definitely heavier than the back part. I saw some VR headsets that have like a battery pack on the back, but what I do really like is that those rubbery blinds here completely block off the light, so even if you play it during the day, it should be not a problem. So you don't need to buy any extra attachments like I saw for some other more expensive VR systems. You just have to play around with the adjustment a little bit until it covers your eye part completely. But I mean, if I manage to get it to work with my weird head shape, yeah, you should be able to do that too. Also, the thing I said about weight distribution, I realized that if you connect this pretty heavy cable, then it should actually be balanced out a bit more. This part here connects to the headset itself. We have those attachment screws here, like on monitor cables, you know, like with old school monitor cables. Nowadays we have stuff like HDMI and the other C monitor port, or whatever it's called. We also have this clamp here on the cable. It spins 360 degree and it's also movable. So once again, depending on where you put it on your clothes, where you fix it, the weight distribution is going to be different, so you can play around with it to make it as comfortable as possible. The cable is around 3 meters long, by the way, and on the other end we have a USB port and also this monitor port, whose proper name I have forgotten, unfortunately. And this is also where you connect the power supply. But wait, there is more! Here we have some fitting white headphones, some velcro adjustment straps, and also 4 of those rubbery parts as replacement. And I do realize the headphones are actually made of metal, so not everything is plastic, with shiny polished aluminum here in the middle. Love it, nice touch. Then we have 2 more of those holding clamps, so you can properly adjust the cable to yourself, and also some rubbery, okay, it says left and right here, it looks like it's for the lenses. Yes, you can put it over the lens like that. The next step is the software installation. This one here is the one we need to get, DPVR E4 Assistant Software Download. What is important here is that you have to disable your antivirus software. If you don't do that, it will actually close the installation and delete the file. So once the installation starts properly, it will check your hardware for compatibility, and here we go. Next we have to create an account. Basic stuff, gender. Ooh, there are actually only 2 genders here. Okay, cool, I like that. The program will walk you through the connection manual again, and it's actually a good thing. Yes, this right here, the cables need to be plugged in and connected properly. This very thing here has cost me around 2 hours of my life. I'm not joking. User error, as they say. Actually, the menus are quite self-explanatory and should not take too much time. After the software is installed, it will ask you to scan the room and also create a play area. After that, you will also have to install Steam VR, so you can add some games to it. And this is also when we finally get to do something inside the VR. So right now I started VR Home. Looks nice, I have weird gloves for hands, but the most important thing is it does feel nice. Whatever I said about the weight distribution of the headset, it's really not that bad. Actually, it feels quite comfortable. I can totally imagine playing several hours like this. I am using the integrated microphone, by the way, right now. So, oh wait. You can draw with this. Well, I didn't want to do that. The controllers also have a decent weight now that the batteries are inserted. Overall, they feel quite nice to use. Very responsive. I don't see any lag or delay. The buttons are clicky and nice. Oh wait, what? I didn't want to open this. Actually, I wanted to grab this one. Yeah, that's cool. This weird toy here. So yes, VR is cool, of course. I cannot grab. Yes, I can grab the unicorn. Whee! Can I like punch? No, I actually have to walk. So, but yeah, this is of course all nice and all, but obviously we want to see how this thing performs in game.
Now
Hey,
pick me up. Go
no,
on.
go away. All right, fine. What buttons do I press to pick you up? Ah, there we go. This
Put me in your
button.
ear.
Seriously? How about no?
That's better. Not been in a fresh canal for centuries.
Okay, so what can I say about that? I have tried VR headsets in the past. I'm not an expert by any means. I have a little bit of experience with that. And actually, this does not feel any worse than expensive handsets, and this one really doesn't feel bad in any way. The picture quality is great, honestly. I mean, it's 4K lenses with a 120Hz refresh rate. The colors look nice. I have to say I have chosen kind of a weird game though.
Try it again.
Well, that's more like it. I was almost about to say this game is kinda boring. So it really looks like the DPVR E4 is a worthy competitor to other VR headsets. It holds up really well as a budget headset and can actually do pretty much everything even slightly more expensive ones can. I have been playing for a couple of hours and I had no issues. It does not heat up. It is comfortable to wear, the controllers have a solid feel, and it was overall a very pleasant gaming experience. The only negative thing I can really think about are probably the controllers, and with that I mean the fact that you cannot charge them normally. Sure, you can put chargeable batteries in there, but it would be way better if you could charge them like a regular PS4 controller, meaning on a station. I wouldn't even mind buying a station for charging separately, but the fact that you have to take out the batteries, put them in a charger and then put them back in is quite a little hassle. So this is probably something they could improve in future models. But other than that, I think this VR headset is really worth its money. So if you should decide to get one of those for yourself, check the links in the description. And don't forget to use the code Ikari to get €90 or dollars off. And thanks for watching.